Hey Virgo, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. We're going to be doing a reading for the second half of December 2020, or for whenever you find this message. Dear God, Goddess, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please bring forth clear and concise messages for Virgo's highest good. Thank you. Virgo, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Coming up to the winter solstice soon. I believe today there's an eclipse happening as I'm recording for Virgo. With eclipses, things will come in and out of our life very quickly. Virgo, bottom of the deck energy is the devil. This is the major arcana for the sign of Capricorn. This is feeling chained and bound to something we are addicted to. It can be a codependent relationship. It can take any form that shows up in our life that's unbalanced and toxic. So, for Virgo, second half of December, thank you. Six of Swords, moving on from a troubling time into a calmer time. I like seeing that. What are the messages when it comes through for Virgo? Second half of December 2020 for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Knight of Wands riding in very passionately. Is this you, Virgo, finding your passion again for something? Is this somebody offering you a fun time? Lots of choices, but very confused about those choices. We have the Seven of Cups. This is an energy of not being clear about which cup to choose. Not all of the cups are good offers. What other messages when it comes to you for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, wow, those definitely want to come out. We have the Lovers and the Seven of Wands. The Lovers is, again, a choice. Interesting, coming after that Seven of Cups, which is a whole bunch of choices, emotional choices. And it can also mean one of these choices, though, is the divine counterpart. Okay, the one that we really like being with because it feels good. So next we have Seven of Wands. This is a defensive energy, but this is having the higher ground, having the advantage. What other messages when it comes through for Virgo? Second half of December 2020. Thank you, Spirit. For Virgo. Nice. Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. This, you can think of this as like literally like raining down money. So it often can mean like money coming to us. It can also represent a very stable home environment with, you know, a comfortable home environment. So we have money in the bank type thing. It's a very stable earth plane energy, like things in this tangible reality that we enjoy. A comfortable home, generations of family. It could, you know, I mean, the holidays are coming, so you could be gathering together with maybe one or two family members since we are still in COVID season. Next, we have the King of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming underneath that Seven of Cups. The King of Swords is somebody who is based more in the mental realm, so logic and reason and doing things based there, not in emotion. Okay, so he's not known for being emotional. So next and last, we have the Hanged Man energy. This is major arcana for Pisces. This is needing to put ourselves in a pause and a time out in order to gain clarity on a situation and gain a different perspective. He's hung himself upside down, so quite literally, like he's seeing things differently now, right? So it's needing to gain that different perspective, and it's coming underneath that Lover's card, that choice. Lots of choices. Oh my goodness. And not being able to make a decision. We have stalemate energy with the Two of Swords. This is needing to make a decision, but not. Heart chakra is blocked. The blindfold is on. Don't want to see. Don't want to. It's like, you know, just not moving forward at the moment. Ethereal visions to clarify for Virgo, please. Interesting, because that Six of Swords right there is definitely all about movement forward. So let's look at this Two of Swords first at the bottom of this first deck here for Virgo. Clarity on the spread, please, for Virgo. Before we start shuffling and asking, bottom of the deck energy is the Nine of Cups. This is a very happy energy. It's it can be a little smug, okay? So like it's a singular happiness. It's not a shared happiness. This is wishes coming true for this one particular person. And you know what? That's okay. We don't always have to shower everyone around us. Sometimes it's okay for something to happen just for us. Right? Yeah, I think so, definitely. Okay, so Two of Swords though. Why are we stuck? We're not making this decision. This is a stalemate energy. And like all this, you know, choices, it's confusing. It's confusing with the cloud energy and that Seven of Cups with all these choices. What more can you tell us about this Two of Swords and needing to make this decision for Virgo? Okay, wow, that was a lot. One moment, please. Okay. Oh, Spirit, you're so funny. They clarified with the same card. Two of Swords again. Needing justice. Okay, so you're showing up. Here you are. King of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. Pentacle energy. This is a very stable person. This is someone we can rely on. This is the rock of the family. With justice. Major arcana for Libra. However, this is the rebalancing of scales. If something was not right, if something was unjust, she is here to make it right. So perhaps that's why we're not making a decision at the moment. We're like needing to wait on this justice. This, I mean, to me, it just wow, yeah, okay. That's just like you sitting over there as the King of Pentacles with justice. So justice is coming in. Maybe we just cannot make this decision until, or maybe this is seeking something with the justice system, like, you know, literally having to do with like a marriage or a divorce or some legality. Let's look at this Six of Swords, which this is movement. Okay, this is moving on. Can you tell us, what can you tell Virgo about this Six of Swords energy? Oh, and Virgo, I apologize for my nails. I haven't had time to get them done. I'm so busy. What is this Six of Swords for Virgo? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Talk about movement forward. Holy cow. The Chariot. This is major arcana for the sign of Cancer. However, this is now two energies of moving forward, and this is a major arcana. This is a minor arcana. So with major arcanas, that is huge energy. It's like it's fate, destiny type energy. When they're minor arcanas or pip cards, that's more like daily stuff that goes through like our daily grind, right? But the major arcanas are like huger energies beyond just our little selves. And so that is a lot of movement. So if you're stagnant right now, there's movement coming in a big way. And okay, so let's look at this Knight of Wands. Maybe this is you finding your mojo again, finding your passion again. This is a very passionate knight. This knight comes in passionately and has fun and then leaves. It's not a consistent energy. It's not something that we can depend on. Okay, I didn't even get to really ask, but out pops the Four of Swords, which is rest and recovery after heartbreak typically, but it also is just a card of meditation. So Virgo, I hope you're doing a daily meditation. Cards will always recommend that. They recommend it quite often because honestly, and that pulls in this card right here, see this Sphinx, there's 1, 2 Sphinx that are driving the chariot. They always have a riddle for the person driving. Like, how well do you know yourself? Do you know yourself well enough to drive this chariot? Because if you don't know yourself well enough, you'll drive it into a ditch. How do we know ourselves? How do we know our true desires and our inner realm? Well, that's via meditation. That's the work. That's the spiritual work. It's dedicating 10 to 15 minutes, even if it's just 5 minutes before we start our day, it still counts. It's still something. So if you can spare 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes every single day before you really get into your day, it sets the tone and it gets you in alignment so that you can drive that chariot to victory. And when you do, once you do get into alignment, boom, another major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. This is huge, life-altering energy. That the wheel turning, it means like we're leaving behind one phase and entering into this next phase. The Wheel of Fortune is the 4 fixed signs. So that's Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. However, aside from zodiac signs, it is just a major movement, okay? And it's all coming out with these cards here, the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Now that I'm feeling they're very connected. So this is passionate movement, okay, with the Knight of Wands, finding our mojo, reconnecting to self, knowing thyself, knowing how to steer the chariot and into victory. So, but with this confusing energy over here with the Lovers card, this cloud, look at the cloud in between them and the mountain. It represents obstacles, and the cloud is sort of like confusion, but the divine is there, like trying to bring them together. But with this other cloud, it kind of, the clouds are tying together for me right now. And this is such a confusing card. It's like having so many choices, but not knowing which one. Let's look at it. 7 of Cups with this Lovers. What can you tell us about the 7 of Cups? Oh my gosh. Knight of Wands again. So this knight, he comes in offering that wand. That wand quite often represents a phallic symbol. So this knight is known for coming in for a good time and then trotting off and finding someone else to have a good time with rather quickly. So it really only represents passion, nothing stable or concrete. This is really just, it's more of casual. It's a very casual, fun experience, right? Maybe that's all you're looking for, Virgo. It's just something light, something passionate and fun, but nothing too much right now. There's this guarded energy, and it's coming right next to this home energy with that 10 of Pentacles energy, and then this stern-looking King of Swords on the other side. It's like somebody needing to get this new perspective. Seven of Wands, looking so defensive at that home environment. The 10 of Pentacles. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Defensive in the home. That's what it feels like. They feel tied. Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, someone's trapped up in their mind, up in their thoughts. This is sort of self-inflicted mental torture, however, because she doesn't need to. Those ropes are very loose. She can slip out of them and take the freaking blindfold off, right? She's trapped up in her thoughts about something. And how do we get out of that energy? We meditate. We get quiet. That's how we quiet down the mental chatter, the noise, the incessant torture. It's mental torture, the Eight of Swords. It's hard, though, if you're trapped in a home and you're having to be defensive all the time. Maybe being defensive against someone who is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius energy. Can you tell us about this home environment with this King of Swords? Someone's super up in their thoughts, trapped up in their thoughts over here, defensive, and then this King of Swords is also like in this same home right here. So save your money, budget your money. And Four of Pentacles, this is holding onto your coin. So that might take time. If you're like in a situation in a home environment that's contentious and that's got you trapped on your thoughts and got you on guard and stuff against this King of Swords energy, and you're needing to watch your spending right now so that you can, you know, plan to move forward. But this Hanged Man down here. Oh. Knight of Swords, fast incoming messages, very clear, very to the point, can be a little like, don't really care how it like affects you. You need to hear this, and so I'm going to say it type thing, like a rude awakening energy. It's a very swift moving knight, but he represents incoming messages, either for you or that you're delivering. About an ending, the Death card at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio energy showing up. This is something coming to an end. Perhaps having to do with this home environment down here. If I had to guess, that's what I would guess. Let's get a little more clarity for Virgo, please. These are so slippery. Okay, bottom of the deck. Before we clarify further, we have the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new beginning in love, typically, but I love how they depict it in this deck because this is finding the Ace of Cups within ourselves. This is a new beginning in love within ourselves. And once you tap into that, it's never ending. It never stops flowing. I want to look at this mental anguish and this Four of Pentacles here for Virgo. Trapped up in the thoughts, needing to budget the money. Yeah, needing to budget the money so that we can become single, perhaps. This is the card of Virgo again, Nine of Pentacles. This is a single person who is very happy to be independent and single. And this is messages, incoming messages or outgoing messages. Either way, they're very fast moving energy. It's passionate energy. So it can be defensive energy. It doesn't have to always be the arrows of love. Okay, it can be. These can be passionate messages of love, absolutely. It can also be passionate messages of anger. It's anything that's passionate. And with this card being here, it kind of feels very defensive. Let's look at this death card. Can you tell us what the death card, why is death energy here for Virgo? Why is death showing up for Virgo? What's coming to an end? What is it that needs to end? What is coming to an end for Virgo? Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. This is an energy of having to be patient and wait. Is that what's coming to an end? We're not going to have to wait much longer. Let's get another one. What is coming to an end for Virgo? Why is the death card here? Why is the death energy here for Virgo? What is coming to a close? Yeah, something to do with the relationship. The Lovers showing up again. Be patient, Virgo. If something having to do with a marriage or a commitment of some sort has got you defensive in your home, try to have patience. The death energy is here. Something is coming to an end so that you can manifest the Magician, okay? A new reality. Let's check the bottom of this deck before we close it out. King of Pentacles again. Second time he's showing up in your reading. So above and beyond all of this pettiness that you may be dealing with currently, you're stable. You're a rock. You're the one that your family can depend on, okay? So you're going to be fine. You're going to get right on through this. You're going to find your passion again. Knight of Wands is here twice. That is a very passionate energy. So lots of communication here too, though. That Knight of Swords. Somebody needs to hear something. Something's going to happen. You're over here kind of chopped up in your thoughts, and please, do at least 5 minutes of clearing the thoughts before you get into your day, before you start checking your emails or doing work calls or whatever. Just after you've had your coffee or whatever it is you do in the morning, take 5 to 10 minutes to deep breathe, clear the mind, and then proceed. It'll help to put this to rest, okay? So that you can see a clear way forward. This is beautiful energy right here. It's very fast-moving communication. Knight of Wands twice, too. You're going to have lots of options. Might be a little confusing, but lots of fast-moving energy. I mean, the Chariot, too. Justice is here again. And I believe the death energy was here in your last reading. Sometimes shifts and changes, I mean, they take a while. It doesn't just happen. I mean, people are tied up, It can get sticky. But Virgo, if you liked this reading, please like on the video and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a private reading from me, the information will be down below in the description box. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your holiday season. Bye.